Starting on defense, number 7, Emily Embe. Number 20, Sydney Jane Winnie. Up front, number 14, Olivia King. Number 15, Mariah Grove. Number 11, Brooklyn and in goal tonight for Newfoundland, number 31, Maggie And now your starting lineup for the Fundy Highland Stars. On defense, number 3, Alyssa and her partner, number 11, Mila Up front, number 8, Kate Number 9, Reese and number 10, Maya McDonald. And in net tonight for Fundy Highland, number 1, Alana. Ladies and gentlemen, I ask you now to please rise if you're able and
Hello everyone and welcome back to High Button Sports here. Jeff Warburton on the call here for this game. Mark Moffat doing all the games previous to this one, but figured we'd switch it up for this one. So we got a great matchup here between the Fundy Highland Stars and the Eastern Icebreakers here. Team out of Nova Scotia and Newfoundland as we get set for action here. That puck worked into the right side. King works that over to the left side. Picked up, headed down with speed. That one bounces off the end boards, and Fundy's going to look to retrieve that and work it around the left wall. That'll be along the half wall there, and then back out of the zone there to Sturge, who works it over to her defensive partner right over the red line and sent on in. Now Fundy holds on to that behind the puck, trying to work it over to the winger, but it'll get turned back over to the Icebreakers, and then pushed over in front there is King, but nothing will come of that. Over to the stick of McDonald there for Fundy, and then worked back in. Icebreakers putting the pressure on here early, keeping it in the offensive end. That one worked over to the right side, and they're going to try to work that up. Fundy with a big win late last night here out of the Pictou Wellness Center. That puck sent back in, down the other way, and retrieved, wrapped around the boards, and looks like the Icebreakers not able to keep that in, so it'll fall back, and the arm goes up, and we got an early penalty here as Fundy will be headed to the power play. Just a bit of a mix-up along the boards there. And we'll be heading into the offensive zone for Fundy for the first time. Just a minute and 7 seconds into this one. Getting ready for puck drop once again. That one dropped in, worked back to the defender and then over. Taking that shot in, that one, big rebound coming out, and that one somehow stays out of the net. Looked good, but Icebreakers goaltender getting in front of that, and then it'll be bounced back to the line and just out of the zone there. Lowther will work that over. Up the right side now, Fundy looking to make good on this power play, work it in. They have a little bit of a chance for a pass there in front. Elects to hold on to it and then circle back. That's the captain out there, Williams. Williams shoots, scores, and that'll be our first goal. Just like that. As Fundy makes good, like I said, on that power play, and Williams will head to the bench to the celebration, and we'll have a 1-0 game. And what do you know, a quick power play in this one, and now we've got a 1-0 lead. That puck worked back, and now up the right side. Back into the defensive end here now. That'll be back over the captain, like I said, Williams. She kind of wrapped that one around, held onto it, and it ended up working out for her. That one down the right side now, worked in behind. D pass behind the net, trying to work that up the half wall. It'll be stopped up and sent back in. Picked up by Dean. Dean then wraps it around the right side over to Dennis, and Dennis will try to work that up, and it'll be a foot race. 2 Fundy Highlanders on the Icebreaker now. Icebreaker sits back and then tries to work that up, but Fundy winger will now pull in, and that'll be another rebound out and just stop the stick there of 16 Hatchard, and still on it. Hatchard now working to that puck behind the net. Picked up on the right side, holding on to it and circling back. That one's shot in, and it'll bounce off the backboards and down the left side. Still in on it. Work back, and it looks like we'll have another power play here coming to Fundy as the arm goes up and the goalie heads to the bench, and it'll be a good chance here with just 3 minutes gone in this first period for Fundy to go up 2-0. Thank you everyone for tuning into our high button coverage this week. I haven't had the chance to tell you that personally yet, but we appreciate it. The high button team here, as we'll have Williams out there on the draw as well. Obviously scored that first power play goal just minutes ago. Shots 2-0 right now for Fundy as we await, and looks like they might have had the wrong player as she was sitting in the box, and now and this would be a good time to a little message here from High Button here. A special shout out to Chloe Garcia. The Fundy Highland Atlantics committee team are deeply saddened that she did suffer an injury last night during that game, and we hope a speedy recovery for her. Your team family is thinking about you. So High Button also wishes Chloe a quick recovery. Hate to see that, just the start of Atlantics, but the show will go on here as that one worked over, and now backward. Big slap shot coming in there. Big rebound out to the left side, and that one just missed off Williams' stick. Now over again. Cowan shoots that, and that'll bounce off a shin pad over to the left side. Williams picks it up along the half boards. Looking to work that down. She'll actually elect to hold on to that and still work it down with a nice little play there. And a fan on the shot on the side of the net. Williams retrieves again. Williams with it right behind the net there, getting pressure by the Icebreakers. Passes that off, a quick little shot in there in front, and it won't go anywhere. And now that'll be bounced out of the zone and back towards center. Left side, that one bounced off the boards there, ricocheted, and then sent on deep. Wrapping behind, and it looks like the Icebreakers will catch up to that one first. Kenny now holds on to it, and it'll be turned back over, and now Fundy trying to work it into the offensive end here on the power play. There's about a minute left on this power play here. Griffin will now retrieve that for the Icebreakers. Griffin now shoots that out. It'll bounce off the stick there of Cohen, and now back towards the middle. Who will get to it first? Looks like Kenny will, but then it'll be turned back around, and Fundy not having as easy of a job setting up here on the second power play as the Icebreakers working that out. Cohen now bottom right corner, trying to battle away for that one off the side. Strong will miss that, so it'll come back for Fundy down the left side. Taylor. She'll elect to just send that in behind the net. Now picked up on the right side. That one goes in lightly, and Icebreakers able to pick up on that. Crocker now coming down the left side. She'll shoot that one in. It'll be steered aside by Palmer, and then left side coming up. And work back towards the middle here. Kay will be on the draw here for Fundy, going up against Sturge for the Icebreakers. As mentioned, Fundy with a big win last night, looking to make that record 2-0. Battling for it along the boards. It's among the skates, and then Fundy with possession out the left side and backhanded out. Will it reach his zone and just being kept in, and then finally getting worked out there. Now Fundy circles back. That towards the middle, bounces off Seymour's skate. Icebreakers still get the friendly bounce to keep it in the neutral zone, and now they're battling for it along the half wall, and then Sturge tries to pump that puck up, but it gets stopped in her tracks, and now they're going to turn it back the other way, trying to work it towards the middle for a potential break, and going in backwards. That had a chance to be offside, but not able to settle that puck down regardless, and that'll be back to the Icebreakers defender, who then sends that up, and that one just sent in on net and covered up by the goaltender here, Byer, for the Icebreakers. And pretty good action here in this first period, I'd say, so far. We're 6 minutes into this one, and 9 minutes left in the first period. Shots 5-1 for Fundy, but good little retaliation penalty kill from the Icebreakers after that first early goal. Now that one circled back behind the net. They're going to be going down the left side. And then stopped up behind the net. It'll be 2-on-2 now going back there. And a third Fundy player will come in. The captain, Williams, now circles back towards the middle. She'll hold it. Work that down to her winger. In among the boards there. They're still battling for it. And that one misses the stick of the pinching Cohen, as that'll fall back, but covered by her defensive partner. And then up towards the middle. That one tapped down with a high stick, and that'll be a whistle as Fundy touches it after the puck catches the stick. Fundy keeping the puck mostly out of their own end here, but Icebreakers doing a good job keeping Fundy to the outside so far in this one, so not a lot of grade A shots out of the 5 they've managed to put on net. Grade A shots, by definition, are a shot that has about a 25% chance of going in off the end of the stick, so a high quality chance. That one now back to the line. Icebreakers shoot that one in, and it'll just be ricocheted wide. Among the half boards now, Williams tries to work that up, and now they're up the left side. Busting their way in now. Fundy has a chance towards the net, gonna go up around and scores! Williams. And the second there for as that'll go right around the goalie and into the net, and that'll be 2-0. 8:11 left in the first period here. Lots of time left in this one. Great goal there for Williams, as she's made her mark on this game very early. So we got the 2-0 lead here. Fundy trying to work that up the back, and that'll pass Crocker's stick there on the Icebreakers. Crocker now picking it up. Williams just misses that puck, and then turned over by the Fundy defender up the left side. Seymour tries to work that in the offensive end, and it'll be called offside. Maybe a little frustration there on the ice by the girls, but in my estimation, that wasn't offside, so we'll continue. Icebreakers need to get some offensive pressure going here before anything happens. Still lots of time left in this game, but great start here for Fundy. Like I said, I had a nice little power penalty kill there for the Icebreakers, but not too much else to show for it so far early in this one. Now up the left side. That one sent in behind, and Crocker will battle for that, work it back to Sturge, and then Sturge up the left side to Lambert, who then sends it back. Fundy defender able to pick up on that one, though, and then up towards the middle, and then calling for that in the middle is McDonald. McDonald for Fundy is going to cut in, and that'll fall off the stick there and get worked back. Cyril now tries to play that. Murray now towards the middle. Nice little cut move, and then turn back away the other side, and Kenny now working it down for the Icebreakers, and she'll elect to shoot from distance. Down along the right side, Kenny battling in there against two Fundy players. Upshaw will come in to help, and she'll get a little push in there. No, we'll let them play there, and then that'll be kept in and batted down, and it might work out there, but actually tipped off, and Fundy defender able to work that up. Busting up the back end now, pulling it in the right side, using that speed. That one tipped aside by the goaltender's stick. Deep into the left side now, they're going to battle for it, and that's a 2-on-2 battle, and they're turning into 3-on-2. Hard on the boards, and then that one worked back over. Cohen now picks it up on the right side. Cohen's going to shoot that one in, and that'll be into the gut. Oh, and knocked over in front there. I didn't quite get a great look at that one. You guys might have had a better look at home, but knocked over in front there, the Fundy player, and it looks like one of the girls will be headed to the box there. Witty. So maybe a little extracurriculars after the whistle will end up there, and it'll be a coincidentals. Okay, so no power plays to come from that. But two of the girls will head to the box here. 6:24 left in the first period here. And it looks like there's a timeout being called here. Newfoundland calling a 30-second timeout. I kind of like that move. You know, you're down 2. Shots are 8-2. You just got coincidentals. You got to be careful. Can't let the frustration get to you. Like I said, lots of time left in this game. Got a couple good shots on net, but got to keep it up. Last night I saw my beloved Edmonton Oilers go down 2-0 in the first 5 minutes of their game, and they ended up battling back 3 separate times. So you never truly are out of it in hockey. And you know what I used to say, 2-goal lead, the worst lead in hockey. So we'll see if Fundy's able to keep this momentum up, or if this timeout will help the Icebreakers. Fundy looking like a well-oiled machine in this first period. And it'll be 5-on-5 here. 6:24 left in the first. That one worked back now and tries to backhand that around. Lowther will then pinch in and get covered by her forward, and that'll get worked down regardless. And now circle back. Williams up the left side. Sturge now hands that off, and then it'll be turned back the other way. Taylor drops that pass. Nice drop pass there. That one shot him with a big shot high, and a nice juicy rebound. No one able to get to it there for Fundy. Now worked in down the right side. Pinching in. A nice pinch in there. That one shot and put up high. Great pinch there by Cohen there. She realizes there's an open spot in the middle of the ice, and she could get fed the puck, and that's exactly what happened. That one towards the middle now. Sturge will work back. Sturge hustling up the middle, and they're just going to shoot that one on, patted aside. Cohen now trying to put the pressure on still, but that'll be worked back, and now up the left. That one bounced off the end boards. Cohen now flicks that up ahead, and they're going to look for another bounce, and a great play there. They might have some space here towards the middle. It'll be a foot race, and it looks like Seymour is going to be the one to break up that play. Murray keeping the pressure on there. Left side still on it, and that'll definitely fall out of the zone there. So Fundy will circle back and then Work that puck up the right side. Icebreakers now circling back again. Sturge. Strong, my mistake there. Now that one up the side. Kenny picks it up on the right side here. Kenny stops up along the half wall. She'll shoot that one. It'll be stick to side that time, and then back it around. Kenny once again tries to send that down, and they're going to try to work that puck in front. Going to get another shot at it, and a nice glove save there by the goaltender. Now working around behind the net. Cut towards the middle. Cut towards the right side. They're going to look to bust out of the zone there. Onside, clear it out, and then turned around and shot kind of aimlessly towards the middle there by the Newfoundland player. And the two girls will come out of the box for the Coincidentals. But it looks like Wiley will be right back to the box there with 4:12 left in it. So first power play action for the Icebreakers as they look to make this a 1-goal game. 4:12 left in the first period. A good chance here. Let's see what they can do with it. They got Williams there, the 2-goal scorer on the night so far, or the afternoon, I should say, on center ice. And little hold up here. And we're set to go. That one dropped in there. Strong gets it back to the side. Bench minor for Fundy on that one. Too many players on the ice. That one now behind the net. Held on to by the Icebreakers. Worked up the side. Took a big slap shot in there. That was a nice little shot. Big rebound coming out the left side and not able to get that one in. Good centering save by the goaltender. Still on it behind the net, and that'll bounce off a stick. And a skate in front. Big chance here, and that one will bounce off the stick before she can get it off a skate right there in front. And if she would have been able to maybe get a one-timer on that, that could have found the back of the net, but kind of double clutched a little bit as she wasn't expecting that puck. That'll be worked into the mesh, but double clutching a little bit there, and it just gets knocked off the stick. Shots 8-6 now, evening out a little bit as this period goes on. And face off outside the circle. Minute 17 power play time left for the Icebreakers. That one up the left side. Williams holds. Williams behind the net up the left side and over to Fundy, and they're going to try to just send that in, but it'll be bounced around and called offside. Now a minute left on the power play here. And while we have this break in the action, I just want to thank two of our sponsors here, McDonald Chrysler and McGilvery Law. Proud to be part of this tournament here. That went up towards the middle and worked on backs off the right side, and that'll fall back to the Fundy defender, and that'll get gummed up in the skates there, and she'll have to take a second effort at it. It's getting pushed ahead though. Kenny tries to come in to help. It'll be back to Wilcott, who then sends that up the side, and Cohen will be the one to get this puck first. And let's see what she does here. Holds on to that and wraps behind the net. Still on it along the half boards now, and great job killing time out the clock here. There's 20 seconds left in this power play now, and tries to send that out, but it'll be bounced up the boards, and they're going to take a little slap shot in there, and it'll be sent into the right side. Strong will pick this up for the Icebreakers, and then that's on the wall once again, and then Cohen will circle back. 10 seconds left on the power play now, and one good clear here should do it, and make no mistake there, Cohen, as she gets that out and kills about 40 seconds off that power play. What a great PK by her, and that one now cutting up the middle, and good job there to stop it. Murray just getting a stick on that, and it'll be worked into the defensive end for the Icebreakers. Back to 5-on-5 with 2:03 left in the first period. Left side. Still has it. Towards the middle. Strong. Over to Lowther. Lowther just sends out in front to kind of circle around for a shot here, but not able to get it off right away. And then Sturge now will bring it back the other way. It'll be a 2-on-2 coming back. Sturge down the left side. Cutting towards the middle. Still has it. Still stick handling now, and knocked off that puck. Seymour has that past the skate too, and they're going to try to work it up down low, and Sturgill get that one back. Left side again. Towards the middle, held on to a nice little spinorama move there. But Groves was much too in tight there with too many Fundy players on to make that a shot attempt. 1:14 left in the first period. That one sent towards the middle, bounces off the skate of McDonald, and Fundy now able to play it again. That one through the wickets and up towards the middle. Crocker now brings that down the left side. Final minute of play. Crocker drops that off. That one shot in by the Icebreakers, and they'll cover that one up. Goaltender Palmer. Shots 8-7 now. So after that quick start for Fundy and a lot of penalties in this first period, seems like it's evened out as we have about 55 seconds left in this first. Puck dropped in there. Over to the right side. Picked up on Cohen. Will wrap that puck aboard or around. Still on it. Battling along the half wall now. Upshaw will get it for the Icebreakers and work back. Cohen once again tries to put that up the right side, and it'll bounce that off the board, and it looks like that'll go for icing with 30 seconds left in this first period. Good period. First period here by Cohen and Williams especially. 2 goals for Williams and some great penalty killing for Cohen for Fundy to hop out to this good lead after that win late last night. That one back towards the middle. Looking for a shot. Edmonds shoots that and it'll be covered up quickly as things getting a little chippy here in front. We haven't seen too much chippiness so far in day one yesterday or the first game this morning. Maybe a little bit more this morning, but we'll have to keep an eye on that as the game continues. Shots 8-8 now, dead even. Puck dropped in there, one back by Williams. Cohen now circles back, stopped up. Cutting towards the middle, held on to. 14 seconds left in this first period. Icebreakers now try to turn it back the other way, but it'll go into the boards there. Work back towards the middle now and bounced off the opposite boards and over to Williams. Williams now has it. Only 3 seconds left in this, so this should do it as Sturge knocks that puck away, and that'll be the end of our first period here. So about a 30-second break here, and we'll be back for our 15-minute second period. We hope you join us for that. And we are back here for second period action. 2-0 Fundy after one. We saw 2 quick goals in that first period. Icebreakers looking to break through here and make it a 1-goal game. That puck won back cleanly, and now up the left side along the half wall. Still going for it. Where's the middle now, and down the left again and wrapped around. Picked up by Hatcher. Now behind the net, battling for it hard behind the net. They're strong, and she'll work her player off the puck, but it'll be picked up by Fundy nonetheless, and then up towards the middle. Circled back on, Whitty now with it. Good job smacking that pass down, and now up the right side. Coming in with a big slapper. That one will fan off the end of the stick. Into the bottom left corner here. Fundy picks it up. Move around Sturge. Up the right side. McDonald tries to center that in front. It'll be knocked aside, and now Icebreakers with it. Coming down the left side, picking up speed. Coming in with a big slap shot. That one blockered away, and now into the bottom left corner. Picked up still. Now looking to center it in front. That one over to the Fundy stick, and now they're going to work it out. Down the left side. That one tipped off again. Sturge now. Worked back. Now towards the middle. That bounces off the stick again of the Newfoundland player, and now it'll be Fundy turning it back the other way, and that will just miss on the right side, and it'll be hard into the boards here. Picked up and down low now in the zone. Worked back to the half wall, back to the Fundy defender. Big slap shot in. That one tipped aside, and another tip. A 2-tipper on that one with a great play in front. Goalie gets the pad out. Now up the half wall, and they're going to bring that puck out now. Cutting into the zone. Now he's still with possession. Shot in, a big rebound out, and that was a good shot there, as that was labeled for the back of the net. Goalie manages to get there at the last second, and now Fundy going to try to turn it back the other way. Fundy up the left side, now cutting towards the middle. That one onto the stick of Taylor. Taylor will shoot that one, and it'll ride up into Upshaw's chest protector, and then fall back right down into the corner, and now back. Look at a shot in, and a big block there as the crowd gives a nice respectful cheer for that off Seymour. She puts the body on the line. Left side, here in the middle, neutral zone. Upshaw trying to work it up ahead against Williams. Down low. Still on it, bounced off the sideboards and to the back. With possession now into the offensive end will be Taylor. Taylor up the right side, all alone here as the Fundy girls change it up. And Upshaw will pick it up for Newfoundland and try to work that out. Cohen will take a nice little shot there right into the logo, though, as good vision for the goaltender. They were able to cover that up. 3 minutes gone here in the second period. Shots 11-10 for Fundy. That puck tied up in the middle and then picked up on the right side. They're going to battle for it. Now towards the middle, trying to wrap that one around. Picked up by Newfoundland defender, and then that one shot in front and tipped aside by Edmund. Edmund tried to get it to Kenny, but Kenny will go in and get it herself and then work it back to Edmund. Up the right side, pressure there from Fundy, and that'll be too much as that one kept in by the defender and then worked in deep. Taunton tries to keep that in, but it'll be sent towards the middle now. Lowther circles back into her end, and it'll be a good stick lift there and good pressure by Lambert. Up the board once again, Sturge tries to center that, and that could have been bad right towards the middle, but it manages to get to Whitty's stick, and they're going to shoot that one in and block it away there. Behind, bounced off the end boards. I'm going to try to wrap it around. That'll fall off the stick there and left side to Whitty. Shot in. That one with a nice save there as that shot was coming in hot and quick to push Lambert away. The Fundy defenders didn't really even do much on that one, but they're not tolerating anything in front of their net right now. Sturge on the dot here. Worked over to the left side and retrieved and worked back. Cohen now has that bounce off her stick. Down the left side, still hanging on to it. Cohen. That'll fall off the stick there, and we're going to try to bat away at that, and it'll be covered up, and it looks like there's about a mound of snow on the left side of that net. I don't know if that's a little goaltending strategy to build that up so it takes away the wraparound or what, but all I can tell you is there's a lot of snow on the side of the net there, and that puck got so buried in there, it stopped the play. Strong on the draw here for Newfoundland is now, what are they going to do in a little ref meeting here in the middle, and what are they, something with the nets, and they're going to move the snow away, and I mean, I don't want to take credit for a good call, but that was a good call by me. I saw a lot of snow down there, and the refs actually make an effort to sweep it away and readjust that net. So interesting there. That one worked back now. Cohen, who was up on the wing, circled back to her defensive position and picked that up, and now down the left side. Still pushing that in, and then takes the body, and that'll result in the penalty, so it'll be back to the power play for Fundy here with 10 minutes left in the second period. And a chance to make this a 3-0 game as just held along the boards just a second too long. The arm goes up and Griffin's to the box. And she heads to the wrong box actually, so she'll have to head over. Don't see that every day. Pretty even game here so far. Shots 13-11 now for the Icebreakers, so they've kept the pressure up, and they're going to clear the ice out of the side of the nets on that side as well. So making sure it's all even. And maybe we'll see a wraparound now. Who knows? 5-on-4 nonetheless here for 2 minutes. Newfoundland circles back up the left side. Hard into the board. Still on it. Try to work that in front to Williams, and that'll be slap shotted down the ice for a clear. Lowther circles back. Works it around, and looks like Williams will be the one to pick up on this, and she'll be the one to weave down the ice. Up the left side. Still with it, not knocked away. Knocked over there, and hard to the ground was the Icebreakers player, and she's still on the ground there. Slow to get up. And high button here, we have a rule where we don't really show the injuries too much out of respect to the player and the team, so as she's out there on the ice and the trainer goes out, we'll just take a short break in the action here, and we'll make sure we get back to you once we have a And looks like the Icebreakers player on her feet and being helped off the ice there, so we obviously hope the best for that. And it's still 1:10 left on the power play here for Fundy, looking to make this 3-0, and a reminder that there is a break after the second period here, so in 9 minutes we'll have another break. It'll be an ice clearing, and we'll be able to go back to the rooms and readjust. So important here. Are you going to go into the dressing room down a couple? Are you going to go maybe down 1, down 3? It's big minutes here heading into the end of the second period. Big point in the game. That one's set in front, and just like that, funny bounce, and the hat trick comes out as Williams puts that one away. And not even halfway through the game, Williams has a hat trick. What a performance here. Not even halfway through. 9 minutes left in the second period. The official the half is about halfway through the 7 minutes, but 9:25 left in the second period, and she's got 3 on the night. Very impressive. And that is 3-0, and now it's time for the Icebreakers to really answer back here. Sturge on the draw. Look back towards the middle, up the right side. Highland Stars up 3-0 here. Back, Taunton. Taunton over to the left side, that'll bounce off the boards. Cohen with the assist on that one to go along with her great defensive play so far in this one. Williams hustled hard into the boards there. Taunton now on it. Taunton tries to work it back to Williams, just misses that puck, so it'll be 2-on-2. Still has it there, tries to center that in front, and it'll be worked up the left side. Along the half wall, they're going to bust this out. Icebreakers now with it. Grooves now shoots that in, and that will bounce off the back end. Into the corner hard there. Sturge first to that puck. Strong was on that puck first, my mistake. Strong then over to the left side, and Taunton now bounces that off the backboards. Seymour back to the defender, shot in, that one high to the right side. Still on it. As Fundy now tries to break it out of the zone themselves, over to Edmund, and that'll bounce off a shin pad and back. Dean now trying to get rid of that puck. Manages to get it off the stick, but back to the Icebreakers, so we'll send that in themselves. Left side again and worked up. Still on it. Looking to shoot that one in. It'll be flicked in and then tipped aside. Now behind the net, they're going to try to wrap it back. Back and forth action after that third goal. Now just end to end here with no shots since. Worked around now. Hatcher now trying to take her turn with it down the middle, and she's going to beat one there and shoot that, and it'll be gloved away. Wristed from just above the circles. McDonald on the draw here for Fundy now. Going against Strong. 7:35 left in the second period here. That one towards the middle, tipped right onto the stick there, and a good shot in, and they whistled that puck down as it was loose. Maybe a little bit of a quick whistle there by the referee. Haven't seen a lot of those this weekend either. Or this week, the past 2 days, I should say. Not the weekend officially, but hasn't been a lot of quick whistles. That one looked like it was, though, and now player being escorted to the penalty box. It'll be number 10, McDonald. So it'll be the Icebreakers getting a power play here with 7:24 in the second period. And like I said, this is a huge point here in the game. Only halfway through it, but down 3-0. You get a chance here to put one in, maybe make it 2. Head back to the dressing room for your 10-minute break or whatever it is. That one shot in, pisses the right side, and then maybe you could regroup for the third period, and that's anyone's game. But right here is a big spot in this one. That one's sent on down. And I'm still waiting to hear what the penalty is. Slashing will be the call there. Left side now. Tries to play that towards the middle. Will bounce off the stick. Seymour on it. Down the right side, and Fundy's going to be first to that, but it is power play for Newfoundland, so they're going to keep that pressure on. It'll just around the stick there. A little lucky Crocker will kick that ahead. Griffin. Up the right side, right onto the stick, and just offside there. And 1:21 left in the power play here. Neutral zone draw here. 1:21 left in the power play. 6:50 left in the period. That one back. Worked in behind the skates there. Edmonds will now circle back with it. All the way over to the other circle and trying to get that puck out. And then Williams will be fighting to keep that in, and they do. And it'll be sent on down. Williams on the Icebreakers now with it. The defender Williams against the forward of the Fundy, who obviously has 3 goals here tonight. I'm going to keep saying tonight, but I do realize it's 117. That one now worked back. Sent on in, tipped off the stick there, and goalie will cover that up. 43 seconds left in the power play, 6:12 left in the second. And at this point, Newfoundland looking to get something going here. Like I said, has been decent enough getting the shots on net. 13 shots with a couple quality ones in there, but nothing's found the mesh for them. Into the right side, Griffin. Circles back behind the net, stop-up play. On the right side once again, over to Seymour. Seymour now with it. Up the right side, and elects to hold on to it, and then worked in around, and they got to move this puck up ice. Off the stick there as Fundy looks to keep the pressure on. Strong over, and now Seymour's going to work it down. Seymour cutting towards the middle, shoots that one, and it'll be ricocheted to the left corner. Picked up now by Cohen. Cohen now stop up behind the net. She'll look to fire that out, and it'll hit the glove and be sent out successfully. And that'll be the end of the power play there. 5:28 left in the second period. Strong circles back onto the stick there. That'll bounce off now, and it'll be trying to stick lift there, and it'll be worked around and just over the stick of the defender once again. So it'll be back. Cohen will be the first of this puck, and she'll circle behind her own netminder. Held on to. Left side, and Cohen still with it. Not much pressure on her right now. Finally gets that one up. Gonna try to work that down the right side. Griffin. That one bounces off the stick now. Held on to, battling for it. Into the offensive end now, Upshaw. Over to the left side. Picked up on, still battling for it. 2-on-2 now in the bottom corner here, the offensive end for Newfoundland. Now cut up down the right side. Murray tries to center that, and that'll just miss the stick. Good chance there in front. Over to the left side still. Down low now. Murray now tries to one-touch that puck in front, and it'll be turned over the other way to Newman. Newman now comes out with it down the right side. 4:11 left in the second. Turned over once again. Williams with a nice stick-to-stick pass there. Tape to tape, I should say. Taylor now works in front. That one comes over with a big rebound. They're going to battle away at it, and that'll be in. Not covered up there. The goalie looks upset about it. But that puck was definitely bouncing around, and they had 2 Fundy players in front there working on it. And that'll be the 4-0 with 3:54 left in the second period. And it looks like their captain here of the Icebreakers are addressing any concerns she might have. Fair enough. But I do believe in my non-professional refereeing experience that was bouncing around the zone there. So that one now worked towards the left, and Fundy up 4. Now towards the middle, shot in and blockered away. Tried to pick up on that on the left side. We're going to battle for it, and now Taylor with it. Taylor now coming down. 2-on-1, a good chance of cross, and that one tipped aside, and a great save there by the goaltender. Back towards Cohen again, and that went off the stick, and they're going to try to work it out. Strong with it down the right side. Cutting towards the middle, that knocked off. Worked back around. Bagnall Lothar. stepping in with that. That one knocked off the stick. Griffin into the corner on it. Still on it, bottom right corner. That one ricochets off, past Taughton's stick now and down low, and it is 4-0. We're going to work to get that scoreboard adjusted here once there's a break in the action. 2:50 left in the second period, and then we'll have our 10-minute break. Back, the stick there, and then up the left side. Bounce behind, and Newfoundland still work that in, now bottom right. Circling back with it, stopped up play. Pushed in along those boards. Worked in, Dennis now with it. Dennis holds. Now tries to bounce off the stick, and it'll bounce over to Seymour, and then Dennis will finally work that puck out. Little too relaxed with that puck there as he tries to get it away. Down the right side now, held on to behind the net. Newfoundland works that up the right side. Seymour now tries to send that behind. 1:55 left in the second now. Good pace of play here. Cutting towards the middle. Dennis battling for it. Sturge sends that one in deep. Left side, bounce onto the stick there, and they're going to try to cut towards the middle. It'll be turned back, and that'll be offside. 1:36 left in the second, and then our 10-minute break here. Shots 21-14 for Fundy now, and score 4-0 for Fundy. And that one rocketed across there off the draw. No one able to pick up on that, so now they're going to battle along the boards here closest to us. Crocker now tries to work that in. It'll be turned over to Lowther. Lowther now going to try to break that puck out right through the middle. The road hardest traveled by. Still manages to get it through, and now turned back the other way and bounced over. Strong now into the offensive end. Tries to send it out towards the middle, bouncing along the skates, and just able to get that out in time is Lowther.
Last minute of play in the second.
Still on it. Cutting towards the middle. Williams sends that down, and it'll be circled back on last minute of play officially in the second. Right side bounced up. Trying to work that along the boards. Stopped in again. Cohen had Taylor for a pass there for a second. Puck just bounces off her stick, so she'll elect to take it herself. Just in the offensive end, stopped up. Cohen now sends in that one with a little bouncer, and funny bounce in front there. Shades of Vesatoskala with that bouncing around the zone there into the pads and almost into the back of the net. Williams now on the draw. That puck bounced high as the ref dropped that in, so it bounced over all the sticks. 22 seconds left in this period now. That one's shot in over the right side, and now they're going to be hard into the boards, and this might be enough to kill out the end of it, but they're still going to battle in behind. It's getting dicey in there, and then covered up, and then a little chippy and an extra push after. Williams now on the draw once again. 10 seconds left in this second period, and then we'll have our 10-minute break. Over to the right side. Just kept in, shot in, that one bounced away, and the goalie's going to have to make a funny-looking save for that one. That dropped in. Now I'm on the boards and sent out, and that'll be it. So 4-0 heading into the third period here, and we're just going to have to take a little break here. We'll be back in about 10 minutes for our third period. We'll see you for that one. All right, we are just getting set here for our third period action, 4-0 currently, and just want to say that this game is brought to you by Lafarge Canada, McKay's Truck and Trailers. Thank you to our wonderful team who helps make this Atlantics possible. After this game, we'll be headed into our third game of the day. It won't be till a little later, 4 o'clock, so a little break in between the action here between the Western Phantoms and the PEI Central Storm. So we'll just get set for action here. 15-minute third period. A lot of work to be done for the Icebreakers here, but never say never, coming out of a fresh break here. And just getting ready for puck drop, and the goalies are getting set. Okay. And maybe they're checking to make sure that corners are, the net are, yep, they're kicking away any excess snow, as we saw that problem in the first period there, so being extra careful. And they're still getting set here. Sorry, folks, I thought maybe we'd be right back into it, but goalie's now working on it. They're really taking any precaution they can here. Fair enough. As the fans get set here, shots 23-14. And still getting set. Must be a divot or something in front of that net. Also want to give a big shout out to the DJs this weekend. My first chance to really thank them on air here, but they have made this weekend very enjoyable and clearly know what they're doing over there. So shout out to the scorekeeper and the DJ. Only a few of our videos will get copyrighted from this music, so we appreciate it nonetheless. It's a YouTube game. All right, we're just about set here to go. That puck dropped in there and one back there by Strong. Strong works over to Whitty. That one turned over down the middle. McDonald now with it. Looking for the shot in quick and glove down. And it's a good thing they fixed that divot, because right as soon as the period starts, goalie got to come up for a big save. Back in the end now. That one off the stick, and Fundy trying to keep pushing that puck forward. It gets worked over to the right side, picked up on. Back towards the defense, held on to. That one bounces off, and going to be a foot race to it in the corner, picked up first by Whitty, and she'll try to work it up, but no luck, and that one will be sent in and steered aside. Now up the left side, little drop pass there. Nice pass by Lambert. Not able to get it out as Edmonds, but a little good heads-up play there. Instead of trying to bust it down the right side, just slowly working it back. We'll head back into the Icebreakers end nonetheless. Time 1:43 Atlantic Standard Time here in the Pictou Wellness Center. Beautiful barn out here, and that one worked over to the right side in the circle and covered up quickly again. So 45 seconds into this one. right. Puck dropped in down the right side, picked up from behind, and going to bounce that off the end boards. And Dean's going to go in to try to pick up on that. It'll be worked in around, stopped up. That'll bounce off the stick once again, and Grooves now with it. She'll fall over. It'll be worked back. Fundy defender now pinching in and sending that puck all the way down deep. Behind the net now on the left side still. Icebreakers now trying to break that puck out all by themselves. Still with it down. Gonna wrap behind the net. Stop up play there and worked back. Totten now on it. Totten with it in the bottom right. Plays that up to the winger, and then bit of a turnover there through the middle on that backhand, and it'll be back to the Icebreakers on the left side. That one bouncing towards the middle, turned over again, and then that one worked in. Sturge will be the first to this puck. Left side, picked up on. Trying to center that one, a nice little pass towards the middle, a little sauce on that, and it gets batted down and turned back over nonetheless to Lowther. Lowther now on it. They battle along the half boards now, 2-on-2, and batted in by Edmonds there for the Icebreakers, and now in deep. Strong now trying to keep that puck in, and they do. It'll be 2-on-2. Strong taking the body a little bit there. Eliminates one player from the equation, but Fundy has another one to try to work that up. Lowther, but not able to do so. So Fundy with a little pressure here. Got to keep it in. Towards the middle. Bounced in towards the middle circle, and then right side. Going to bounce that off the boards and back to Lowther. Lowther over to the right side and cut towards the middle now. Picking up speed down the middle. Now cutting through a couple moves there and just loses the puck off the stick. Oh, and the stick gets caught up in there. Goalie didn't look happy, but as she was going to cover, going for another swing at it. In the middle. Bounce, that's still on the boards and stopped up now. Newfoundland try to ricochet that up behind and picked up by the Fundy defender, who then sends it down. Williams now. Over and down the right side. Deep in the zone. That one turned over. Now McDonald tries to get it ahead. Not able to get it clean to her teammates, so it's going to be worked back. Now over to the right side. That one shot in a little wrister, and it'll be gloved away. About 3 minutes gone in this third period. Shots 28-14 now, so Fundy, they were actually losing in shots at one point. I believe it was 14-11, so since then, they've turned on the offensive jets. Breakers goaltender looks to be more settled in here, covering up anything that comes her way, which has been working for her the second half of this game. Work down low down the left side. Still on, now cutting up front here. Look at a shot and a big in tight chance. And good job there by a goaltender to stay square to that one. Beyer playing solid now. Start off this third period. Faced about 5 shots here in the past 3 minutes, and it's been up to the test for all of them. And kicked out of the dot there. So they're going to have to bring in a winger to take that draw. It'll be Kay, who was kicked out. Over to the left side. Back now to the defense. Defense holding on to it. Lowther now tries to send that deep in the zone. It'll get picked off before it can get there, but Highland Stars still with possession, and that'll be gloved away now. Officially 30 shots on the clock for Fundy. We're going for the puck to be dropped here. Just in there, and finally back to the defense now. Good job keeping it in his Lowther, and a big slap shot in. A big rebound comes out in front and tipped aside. Made the initial save there, and then the defense bailed her out as that could have been sticky. Upshaw now has that ticked off the stick, and now a bit of a collision there on the right side. No penalties will come out of that. It'll be back to Lowther here in the defensive end, up the left side. Trying to break that puck in, still on it. Towards the middle, Lowther now on it too. K. Trying to ricochet that off the board. Stopped up now towards the middle, tipped aside, and they're going to go after it. Coming down the right side, tries to center in front. Bigger chance in front, and a big pad. Save by Byer. And she gets pushed in hard, and now keep an eye here. But a great save by Byer there in front as she gets that pad up, and it just catches the top of it and stays out, and they're able to jump on the rebound. Good play there. That one back again. Looked over. Nice pass there. Cowan now shoots that, and will be tipped aside at the last second. I do believe the winger got a stick on that. Now right side trying to work that up. In towards the middle. Stopped again, and now cutting towards the middle again. Sturridge, strong, tries to put her player ahead, and they're going to shoot that one in. It'll be tipped aside by the pad. Kicked out towards the middle. Kenny takes a swipe out. It'll be worked back instead. Now up the left side. Still on it. Look for the shot there. Wide open. Big pad save there. Had a lot of room there in front as the defense kind of backed off at the wrong time there and gave her a shot at it. Right side, that'll miss the stick, and Cohen will now be on it. Shoots that in. Tipped off 2 sticks again, and then covered up by the goaltender. 33 shots against now with 10 minutes exactly in the third period. That one sent towards the middle, and that's going to be worked out. Breakers now on it. Cutting down the right side. Good job putting that puck in all by herself and then chasing after that. That was Groves. Good offensive little play there by her, and now it'll be turned back the other way. Cutting in, looking for room down the left side, and it'll be knocked off the stick. Going to retrieve that, but it'll be sent back instead, and it looks like a penalty will be coming. Seymour, and maybe a slash there in front. Interference is actually the call, so a little too much in front there, and Fundy will be headed back to the power play. Back to the blue line there. Tried to work it across. Totten now on it. Totten tries to shoot that in. It'll bounce off the stake. The back. Totten again on it. Totten holds on to it. Over to the right side now. Looking for the shot. That'll ricochet off the skate, and it'll be turned back the other way. It'll be a foot race for it now. Totten now on it with Strong. Strong now tries to get it away, but Totten will be able to stop it just in time. Lowther now circles back behind her net. Over to McDonald. That'll bounce off the boards past. Whitty shoots that in a nice little slap shot that'll be squared away. Right side, bounce off a skate now. Newfoundland trying to keep the pressure on in the offensive end. That one will bounce off the skate, the stick again. 8:34 left in the third period. Lowther now cutting towards the middle. Lowther up the left side. Just tipped off the stick, but she'll regain possession. Now be turned back the other way, and it'll be a 1-1-1 coming back. Move to the inside, looking for space. They're gonna go again with the move. Whoa. Upshaw, I didn't know if she was gonna shoot or deke with that one as she brought it to the outside, but she went for the move again inside for the curve, and it gets knocked off the last second. Now Griffin will send that in. Up towards the middle. Sent in deep. Caught up to and wrapped behind the net now, and sent and bounced off the stick, and it'll be deep in the zone. Foot race for it once again. Hard in. Power play time still for Fundy, so Newfoundland doing a good job of keeping it out of their own end here. Left side coming up. Deep into the zone. Stop once again, and that'll fall out. One-on-one and pushed ahead. Back there and towards the middle. That'll bounce off the back skate there and take a friendly bounce for this Fundy team. It could have been bad. Now work towards the middle and a nice little toe drag there, but it'll be covered up before you can get possession in front of the net. And I want to take this moment to thank our final sponsors here for the third period, McLean Forestry and McQuarrie Bros Mortars. Wouldn't be able to do these tournaments without you, so we appreciate it. And this third period is brought to you by them. Now that one towards the middle. Stopped up Cyril now. Down the left side, Taylor will have that bounce away. Into it, and now behind the net trying to work that in, and it'll be onto the stick, and now Kenny will turn it back the other way. Kenny down the left side, holding on, and gets closed up on very quick there. Fundy doing a good job this game of just taking away any real space. There's only been a handful of times where the Icebreaker girls have had a chance to have a real clear shot, and that has been the difference in this one, along with the quick offense that Fundy experienced in the first period. Now deep into it, Williams, the person to be credited with for that early offense, getting a hat trick before we were even halfway done this one. Now circle back in front, big open shot there. That one with a big save by the goaltender again, Breyer. Point blank save and then covers it up herself. Good job by her in front. Back towards the line now. Sent in towards the middle. Stop up down the left side. Gets tipped away. Still on it deep in the zone, and now trying to send it out the middle, and it'll maybe a chance here. Skating down the ice. McDonald over to the right side. That'll bounce off the outside post and then left side. Up towards the middle, into the offensive end. Clean now towards the middle, and that'll bounce off before they can get the pass away. Maybe a second earlier they would have had a chance at the one-timer there in front and out wide, but holds on to it. 5:34 left in the third period here. Left side, back towards center ice. Return back in. Williams now on it. Towards the middle, stopped up, and they're going to get it down the right side. Sturge will have it knocked off her stick, and a good defensive play there as it continues for this Fundy team. That one sent in. Bounce off the skate of Williams. Chased after. Wrapping behind the net now. Towards the middle. Back into the defensive end. Ricocheted boards. Left side now out. To the stick. Circle back. Manages to get that away. Nice pass there. Now on the right side. Cutting into the middle of a shot. That one low corner scores. Williams again. 4 goals in this game. And what a performance by her. The captain of this Fundy team showing up in droves for this second game for them. 4 goals in this game, and that'll be 5-0. Back to the blue line. Fourth of the game. And a big ovation, of course, for Williams.
Time of the goal, 10:32.
Williams on the draw once again here. That one, Kenny, has it turned over the other way, and they're going to break it in. Towards the middle, and that'll bounce off the stick of Taylor, and they're going to go hard into the boards there. Whitty tries to get it out. Williams now works that in deep. Like I said, Newfoundland Goaltender doing a great job here, but Williams coming through with that dart of a shot, bottom left corner. I don't know a lot of goalies that could have saved that, as that just wrapped around the post there on the inside. That one into the right side now. Trying to center in front. That one gets back to Cohen with a nice pass, and that'll be gloved down. .348 left in this one. Shots 36-16 for Fundy. Left side falls down and still worked ahead by Newfoundland, and that'll be back into the zone there. Fundy picks it up themselves and tries to work it over to the right side, just off the stick there. Sent towards the middle, McDonald now. 2-on-1, and that'll be tipped aside. Great defensive play there by Edmonds. Edmonds now tries to push that ahead, but it'll be turned back the other way. 3:18, and now it'll be onto the stick, coming down the middle. A nice little touch move there, but it'll be knocked away by Edmonds, who hustled back. Right side, stopping up. That one blockered away towards the middle. Cutting down the left side now. Chance in front, and that'll be tipped off the stick and in again, and that'll fall all the way outside of the zone. 2:50 left. Right side, sent on deep. Groves first to that puck. Still at it. Cut down the middle now, Seymour. Left side, shot in, a nice block there by Totten, who then works it up the right side. Whitty will be the one to pick up on it now. Towards the middle, that ricochets off the stick. Down the left side now. Held on to, and it's a little neutral zone battles here as we wind down to the end of this one with 2 minutes left. Not much offensive zone possession for either side here in the last little bit. That one towards the middle, and now left side, they're gonna break it out. Moving in now, cut towards the middle, have a chance, and it looks like he had a chance there for the shot, but last second taken away. Now towards the middle, try to send that up again. Good pass there by the defender. Now up the right side, wide open for the shot here. That shot scores. Top left. And towards the middle, and that'll be 5-0 there. Or 6-0, my mistake. 38 shots here against. Murray has that. Worked back towards the middle. Left side now trying to work it up ahead. Kenny. That bounces off a stick now towards the middle. Right side now held on to. Worked around. Bounces off the shin pad there of Kenny, and now worked in the offensive end. Down the right side held on to. Looking to center that in front. It'll be just to Fundy, and now they might have numbers coming in. That one's shot in. It'll be gloved aside. 1:12 left in the third period here. As mentioned earlier, next game will be taking place at 4 o'clock here, so a bit of a 2-hour break in the action. We'll be back for that one. It'll be Mark Moffat on the call. Up towards the middle. Went around the left side. Who's going to get to it first? Looks like Fundy does, but it'll just be sent on back again. Final minute of play now. Down the right side looking for space. Sturge takes that away. Behind now, and then pressured up along the boards, and they're just trying to work it out. Down low. Caught up to by Fundy first, and then down once again behind the net. Key in front there for the potential centering pass that doesn't come, so it'll just be bottom right corner. 27 seconds. On it down the left side, battling. Sturge. Kenny on it. And Newfoundland will get it out now and work it up the left side. Last 10 seconds of this one. We'll bounce onto the stick. Still get caught up and then down the right side. Picked up now, and that'll do it. So, Fundy improves to 2-0. Two impressive performances for them. Newfoundland Icebreakers suffering a tough one here in this game, but some good bright spots for that team as well. Playing some good defensive battles throughout the majority of the middle of the game once they went down. So, that'll be it. And we'll just wait for our MVPs here.
And now, ladies and gentlemen, please direct your attention to center ice for the Player of the Game presentations, brought to you today by the YMCA and the province of Nova Scotia. Player of the Game for the Newfoundland Eastern Icebreakers, number 15, Mariah!
Congrats to that young lady for her MVP award, and we'll just get our Fundy one here.
And player of the game for Fundy Highland, number 5, the captain,
And the Captain Williams, of course, 4 goals on the night. No doubt there. And that'll pretty much take us to the end here, as we appreciate you tuning in. We'll be back at 4 o'clock for our next game between the Phantoms and the Storm. So PEI taking on New Brunswick in our next game. And he's going to say what I said there, but that'll be it for us. So thank you for tuning in to our broadcast here.